Hey guys, Tony the Soy Sauce Assassin. Facing a little bit of like what you call that, technical difficulty? I guess so. I think that is considered technical difficulty. So I am gonna fix it. Here we go. That's on. This is on. There we go. So little dilemma today. Today didn't go all that smoothly, and because of that, I got some story for you guys. All right. So now I got the new box press rebellion, or I think this did not change. The Rico Barado did not change. Which one you guys want me to smoke today? Rico Barado or the box press rebellion? You let me know which one we should smoke today, and we'll do it. Hey, blue collar sticks. And we have Sherry, we have Eric, and of course Joe and Hashimoto. Gonna miss this drawing. I hope I catch up as soon as I get off at 20:30. It's up to. No, the drawing is on Saturday. The drawing is on Saturday. The drawing pool stops today. So I was gonna stop it today, and I changed it to Saturday. So yeah, if you missed that, it's actually on Saturday. All right, it's gonna be on Saturday. It's gotta be on Saturday. Only because it is Wednesday. I know a lot of people don't have time, so box price? Alright, box price it is. Ooh. Alright. Very strong actually, the aroma. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna check out this cap. This cap is weird. No, it's not good enough. Let's get more. I don't want to cut too deep because this cap is like iffy. Very iffy in depth. I guess that's enough. Alright, so let's light this up. Today it had to be a water nightmare. Today is a day of water nightmare, and let me explain why in a minute. Water nightmare. Try to get my fan to kick off. Alright, so what do I mean by water nightmare? Cigar Show 10, what's going on, man? Today, right? We started the day with me trying to fill my 5-gallon jug with like a 2.5 gallon, water. Because, I have 2 5-gallon delivered every month. And so sometimes, drink more, we just dump the 2.5 gallon into that. And for some reason, I screwed up and I leaked all over the ground. That's okay, cleaned it up really quickly, right? And then I have some leftovers. I went over to my dog's water bowl, and I dumped more water in there. Guess what happened? Spill all over the place. I don't know why, okay? And then later this afternoon, and we were just chatting, and we're talking about how there was a conspiracy. Hey, Michael Simon, how there was a conspiracy about all the modular hospital in China is closed since March 10th. Okay, that's the day they closed. And there was a guy named David back in February say that there was a plan so that everybody who had coronavirus should cure by March 10th. If not, they will be taken care of, or something like that. So, so we're like, I heard it. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. So I told my wife while my wife is on computer, right? And I don't know why she had a gulp of water in her mouth, and she decided not to swallow that water and just hold it in her mouth. After I tell her this thing, and it wasn't even funny. It wasn't even funny, all right? And then she just all of a sudden go, and it went all over the place. Went all over the place. When the laptop in front of her is totally drenched. I don't know how much water she's drinking, but the computer right in front of her is the laptop. The entire thing was drenched. If you pick it up, water was like just streaming down the laptop. So I spent the afternoon taking apart the whole entire laptop, drain everything, clean everything, and use the silicone cleaner spray because silicone is hydrophobic. It doesn't like water, so hydrophobic. So it keeps the water off. And after that, I took all the time to put it together. And guess what happened? I put it together, and that did not work. It won't turn on. It won't turn on. So I opened it again. It's like, check the battery again, check all the connector and all that stuff, check Wi-Fi connector, check screen connector, everything. And then I put it back together. And when I put it back together the second time, I was like, sometimes laptop has safeties, and if the safety kick through, sometimes you just need a jump start. So I put it back together, plug it in, and it turned on. All right, and then it goes to the BIOS right away. It says there was a failure, blah blah blah, and turns back on. Perfect. Now the computer works. But the question is, what the hell is with the thing with the water? All right, and then goes to dinner time. It goes to dinner time, and we finally, feeding the dog and everything. She was prepping the dog food. She picked up the dog food, spill everywhere. Water again. Today is water day. I don't know what's going on today. Anyways, the starting of this cigar is very peppery. It's very peppery, and this particular one is tunneling a little bit. Yeah, it's very peppery, but the taste behind that's more refined. The darkness, how to describe that? The coffee, the coffee flavor and all that stuff comes up more refined, but the pepper is way too strong. Almost, it's almost making my nose run. It's very strong. And it has a little bit of smoky taste to it. Yeah, charred. Just wash your ass. Yeah, it's very peppery. The one before, the previous version wasn't this peppery. This is peppery. This is a pepper bomb. First of all, let's look at the band, okay? It's called the Box Press Rebellion. Now, sometimes I just don't get the design, and you would think the design sometimes has to do with the cigar itself. I don't understand why you have a pawn. This chest piece is the pawn. If you look at it, the pawn. It has a crown on it. Now, just so you guys know the chess play, okay? When the pawn goes all the way to the end of the opposition's board, like the last line on their board, which is the first line of their board, the pawn gets upgraded to a queen. So, but that crown is a king's crown. It's not a queen's crown. So I don't know. It could be a queen's crown, I guess. It could be. But yeah, it's kind of confusing because I don't know what this had to do with Box Press or Rebellion. The embellishment is very like a dark Spanish, Halloween-ish, Cinco de Mayo-ish design. Smoke output is very good. Climbs all the way to the top. Very nicely. Right, like that. Look at that. That's quite thick of a smoke climbing. Yeah, I think they let members vote for the band. I remember they did it for the Liga Zebra and this one. But like, I was thinking about the designer, like what was he thinking in terms of designing the band, like Box Press Rebellion. Where's the box? Where's the press? Where's the rebellion? That's what I meant. So I didn't get the chess piece, but overall, I mean the The print is nice. The foil is nice. I can tell you there's a lot of foil on there. And when you put that much foil on there, it gets expensive. So. You know, I like to have like an idea where the design came from. It's very spicy. Like my mouth is getting numbed a little bit. Very, very spicy. Very strong too. I think this is like a medium plus in terms of how much pepper, how much strength there is. I think this is a complete different structure. If you ask me, I think this is stronger than the La Delias. Hey, cat. But it does have that char, dark, almost burnt taste to it, and it's got the little bit of cocoa, raw cocoa, bitterness to it. And somehow I taste my dog just now. Okay. And when I say like I taste my dog, you know how sometimes when your dogs are usually at home, they don't go out and they don't have that smell, right? But when they go out after they staying in for a while and they come back from their backyard, it has that grassy, fermented smell on them. Like that just give out that raw smell. And it kind of had that taste just now. So, yeah, Dama Valanda. Yeah, I can't remember the name. But it is stronger. It is stronger. So I remember for Tim, originally he decided that the gotta read down the name again. Dama Valada was gonna be the strongest one in the bunch. I don't know what changed, so now this one is the strongest one of all of them, I think. No, we have not done that yet. I pushed that back a little bit, especially that Saturday. I wasn't even there to do it. So, are you eating your dog? I don't have to eat my dog, but you know, sometimes you smell it. My dog's too old to eat. You know, there's a certain age that you eat your dog. No, I don't eat my dog. Kidding me? Come on. So it's kind of strong. I mean, for the price, if you like strong cigar, this is pretty good. You know, strong cigar, that means they have some strong stuff in there. So. It does have some. That char has the bitterness to it. It has a little bit bitterness to it. I'm pretty sure I'm not smoking too fast and not hotboxing it because I can put my finger here. So, but it's bitter in that char taste. Nursing homes around her are getting quarantined because of coronavirus. Around who? Around here, you mean? Yeah, quarantine. No, if nursing home gets it, that's not gonna be pretty. Yeah, what we can do is we can do the inch for this Saturday too, because you know if we're gonna draw, we can do it. So if you guys want to, we can do the inch smoke this Saturday. Yeah, the smoke. Even if you just put it near your nose, you can feel that burn. It's a little bit too strong for this, because this used to be an easy smoke. The box press rebellion used to be an easy smoke. So I don't know. This just now became a very strong smoke. I was also doing another thing I really hate. What am I doing? So my wife's phone, the SD card has finally died. All right, it got corrupt, and when you have SD card that's corrupt, you can't save, you can't format, you can't do it. You can only destroy it. So what happened is I bought another SD card for my phone because her phone doesn't see that much in memory. So I put it for my phone for now. And what I had to do is transfer a file from one to another. And that took 5 hours to transfer the file that's in my SIM card to this new SIM card. And doing that, it messed up my entire gallery, like, you know, the arrangement and everything. Now I have it backed up. I have it in my cloud storage, but it doesn't just easily go back to the SD card. Like even if you have you know, well, if you have iPhone, it just goes back to your phone, but it doesn't go to SD card. I wanted to rearrange, stay in my SD card, so it's easier for me to have a physical, full quality photo every time. So yeah, that's gonna take me a whole day tomorrow just to sort out the day and everything. So today is a relatively disastrous day. Disastrous day. You know, and we've been like, you know, hearing about a lot about coronavirus, and in the U.S. now has gotten more serious about this. Okay, many states has declared state of emergency, which I don't understand why they don't do it earlier. Because if I'm the mayor, I would do it immediately. Why? Because it gets you more funding. It gets you more funding right away. So I don't understand. So, and you know, now lately a lot of Taiwanese people in Taiwan, Asians, are talking about this whole thing about people stealing credit. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys work in an environment where sometimes you did something good and you don't really care for the credit, you whatever, right? And then instead of you go talk about it, someone else goes to talk about it as if that was their doing, as if they did it. They just totally took your credit. Not only like you didn't talk about it because you didn't care for that credit. You just like, I just want to do the right thing, right? But someone else had to go talk about it, and they just completely leave your name out, or say it like as if it's their idea to start with. You know, that happens a lot, right? That happens a lot. Really? Well, I guess you like the stronger blends, Michael. We got the case here at Dallas Fort Worth. Ah, wow. Now, so what happened? So Taiwan came out with this testing strip that will figure out whether or not you have coronavirus in 15 minutes. In 15 minutes. Now, Taiwan is not in the WHO, as we know, right? China went to WHO, announced that testing strip as if they were the one that invented it. All right, they were the one that invented. They're like, yeah, we worked very hard with you know, one of our city, Taiwan, and we developed this the testing strips, and now it's being produced in Taiwan, as if Taiwan was their part of it. And then, like, you know, the Taiwan inventing this thing is because China has put down the commands that you need to do that, and you're a part of China, so you had to do that, right? So now they're taking credit for everything. Taiwan is like, well, we knew kind of that was gonna happen, but still, that's very underhanded. And also, China is having like a sort of a YouTube warfare. You know, obviously China has a lot of, I would say, keyboard warrior that's for hire. Keyboard warrior for hire. Okay, China has a lot of keyboard warrior for hire, and basically they go out there and make YouTube videos. You know, come on, Chinese YouTube, wrong place. All right. They make videos talking about how, like, Americans who make video talk about Wuhan virus shouldn't call Wuhan virus because there was no evidence. There's zero evidence, according to them, zero evidence that Wuhan virus, or COVID-19, actually originated in China. It could possibly from U.S. We just didn't know it because we treated it like flu and we didn't give a shit. And here's the thing, though. Are you brain dead? To think that, are you brain dead? Because this thing started since December, all right? December. So you're saying that from December to all the way to February, where U.S. have like 3 cases, is where that originated. Like, hello. If this was in the U.S. and given how we are, this would have spread like Italy right now, right? Because nobody wear masks, nobody wash their hands, definitely nobody washes their ass. Okay, so if this was, if you give 3 months from the U.S. and then saying that this originated in U.S. and the U.S. was the first case and it should have spread like wildfire, right? No, that didn't happen. Where spread like wildfire? China. So you're saying that this isn't this wasn't from China? Are you brain dead? They shut down our hospital and posted police at every entrance today because they might have an infected patient. Here's the thing though, what I don't understand is they will say they say there's 92 cases in Massachusetts right now. Alright? But they will say confirmed cases like 1 or 6. I think as of today is 6. So how can you say that we have 92 cases of COVID-19 and then at the same time we only have 6 confirmed cases? How did that work? It boggles my mind how you can do that math like that. We have 92 cases but 6 confirmed. So those 92 cases are not really cases. I don't know who did the math, but that's ridiculous to the maximum. Ridiculous to the maximum. I don't even know how they do the math. How do you do that? Yeah, we got 92 cases, but we're not sure. So who came out with that number? In reality, there might be more than 92 cases, right? So, what people are basically saying is that number is just whatever they found, whatever went to the doctor. Whoever didn't go to the doctor, that might be another number. No one's got to report those, right? So, we don't really know them. Should you be scared of it? No. Should you be getting toilet paper? Definitely not, okay? Like I say, if you want to get toilet paper, just get 2 rolls of toilet paper. 2 rolls of toilet paper. It's a bunch of hysteria over freaking flu virus. The only difference is not vaccine for this one. Common core math. Now, it is true that it's flu-like, but it's more of a pneumonia than flu. All right, so let's get this correct, okay? COVID-19 is not a flu. COVID-19 is a pneumonia. All right, it's a pneumonia, and the way to confirm it is actually shortness of breath, and through X-ray you'll see spreading of fiber in your lung. So COVID-19 is a pneumonia, not a flu. It's commonly related to flu because coronavirus is kind of a flu virus. It starts with the H and it ends with the N. But the one thing that will happen for any affected patient is shortness of breath and lung problem, which is pneumonia. So it's technically a pneumonia, not flu. Okay, is pneumonia deadly? Pneumonia is deadly no matter which one it is. Where did the toilet paper come into play? Okay, so whenever there is a disaster or a pandemic, people think that they will run out of resources. And the common resource are toilet paper and water. Toilet paper and water. People think that they gotta run out of water, and people think that they gotta run out of toilet paper. Alright, those two things, for some reason, people just decide to buy a whole year worth of it. As if without toilet paper, you would not be able to live. Alright, I don't understand the toilet paper, because toilet paper is really weird. In Japan, has this common thing that if you got fired from your job, a lot of time you will actually go get toilet paper for some reason. I don't know why. It's like a common thing. Like if you see someone sitting in suits with a bunch of toilet paper, you'll think that this person got fired. So I don't understand why people have to go get toilet paper. You are not gonna stay home for a whole year without toilet paper. Alright? You will have toilet paper. You'll have chance to buy more toilet paper. Water, I can understand because clean water is very important. But toilet paper, I did not understand that. And I heard that some people bought too much rice. They bought like 10 bags of rice and then they will go back to return the rice. This is what I don't understand. When they say it's not a pandemic, you go out and buy 10 bags of rice. Now they're saying that it's an emergency, it's a pandemic. You go back to return your rice. What the hell is wrong with you? I don't understand that. Okay? It's dry food. Keep it at home. I work in higher education, so there's a lot of going on in colleges, universities across the country right now. It's also present itself through a fever also. Yes. Now, here's the thing though. COVID-19, may have fever, but not always. Not always. Okay. Fever is a response for your body to combat viruses and bacteria. So you don't always have it. If your body doesn't know you're sick, you just know that there's infection in your lung, it might not give you a fever. In fact, there's a lot of people don't have fever until later on, and that was misdiagnosed. All right, and there is some people that has absolutely no symptoms, and just all of a sudden their lung got swollen so much they just die. And here's the thing, all right. Today my mother-in-law sent me this thing. I literally bitch her out. Okay, she asked me to get tea tree oil to make your own disinfectant. All right, Michael, talk to you later. She asked me to buy tea tree oil for disinfectant. People, be smart here. Tea tree oil will not do jack shit to COVID-19. Okay, there's actually FDA actually warned some company for that was doing advertisement for people saying that essential oil and stuff like that can make your own disinfectant and that disinfectant including vodka, aloe vera, and tea tree oil. That does not work. Okay, if whatever solution that you put together has less than 60% alcohol, it does not work. It does not work. Don't be stupid. I don't care. She posted me this whole entire like 2-page long messages that 8 Chinese people typed up to send it to the same chat room group or whatever community thing. I read it. I was like, this is why China has so many people that got infected, because retarded people like this writes things that they're not responsible for what they say. Don't do that. It will not work. All right, tea tree oil is not magic medicine. It's just tree oil. Number one, 100% tea tree oil will actually irritate your skin, so you actually gotta get it worse. Putting it on your hand, your whole hand's gotta turn red. Alright? Number two, 100% tea tree oil will make your hands super greasy. It doesn't work, okay? No. Vodka won't even work. You need more than 60% alcohol content, which means from the barrel whiskey will work. From the barrel whiskeys will work, okay? Barrel strength, 65% alcohol, that will work. Alright? 1.5 ounce, like we talked about before. 1.5 ounce per night. You need, for 750 ounces, you can get through the entire virus season with whiskey. All right, so don't listen to those all this conspiracy. If you're gonna do alcohol, hand sanitizer, you don't have to use it at home. It's pointless. All right, it's literally pointless to do that at home. Why? Because you touch everything at home. You touch everything at home. So if you wash your hands, you put sanitizer on your hands, and then you touch the table. Now it's dirty again. What is the hand sanitizer gonna do good if you shake somebody's hand? All right, if you touch one of those things that are used for public, like you go shopping cart, stuff like that, yeah, you can use sanitizer for that. But there's no reason to do sanitizer. Here's the thing, though. Hold on a second. Martin, 90 proof will not work. 90 proof, it will not work. 90 proof is only 45% alcohol. Alright? 100 proof is only 50%. I think you need 120. Alright? It doesn't do anything. No matter what you do, it's not gonna help you. 100%, okay? Hand sanitizer does not kill 100% of the viruses and bacteria on your hands, okay? It usually says 99.7, 99.9. Then you gotta go, and that's pretty good, right? Well, here's the problem. Drinking it. Don't rub it on you. Drink it. When you kill 99.9% of the bacteria and virus on your hand, what happens to the 0.01%? What do you think happens to the 0.01%? Now, you're not going to think that's a lot, but your hand has millions and millions and millions of bacteria. 0.1% of million is still a lot of bacteria, man. It's still a lot of bacteria, and that 0.1% will literally prove the fact that what doesn't kill you will make you stronger. Alright, I tell people this many times. Hand sanitizer make your immune system weaker. Disinfecting your hands is actually bad for you. Because the leftover bacteria, the 0.01%, now will grow stronger to go against rubbing alcohol in the future. Now that's how you have like a mutated bacteria on your hand. You have mutated diseases because they survive whatever that kills them and no longer gets killed. Remember that. Alright, remember that. Now the thing about whiskey can help this is because whiskey is the only alcohol that actually has 0% growth of bacteria and viruses after they tried it with all the other alcohol. Whiskey is the only one for some reason, and it could because it was aged in the barrels and stuff that had those tree quality, essential quality that kills something. But having that in your bloodstream help kill some viruses, and 1.5% will actually kill more viruses than your own cells. So why not? Why not? Give that a try. I can't promise that will work, but apparently it worked for someone. Okay, apparently that works for someone. But the disease itself is not that scary. I mean, more than 50% has recovered. The other 50% probably died. That's okay. Survival of the fittest in that case. I mean, obviously, I hope everybody recovers and that will be the end of it. But at this point, China is probably shooting them. Why will you be drinking Lysol? Hey, Travis. No. Alright? Here's the problem, though. There is a second wave reinfection. Here's the problem. Okay? Right now, there's some Chinese people that actually got reinfected after they get cured. So here's the thing. I don't know if they are actually cured. But there is a reinfection. It's pneumonia. You can get pneumonia over again because every time you get it, it's slightly different. Alright? And they're saying that the virus is mutating because everyone is using sanitizers. Everyone is using sanitizer. Like I said, that 0.01% will survive and they'll continue to infect more people even stronger. Yeah, you can save yourself, but someone's just gonna get it the second time. Okay, so that's the problem. You don't want to make the virus stronger, and the virus is stronger. There's multiple strains now. People are they're saying that people who got cured went back to the community they were in before they returned home to grab their stuff, and now that community they went to all got infected. Oh no, that community they went to had people with virus, and he got reinfected. He had to go back. Hilton 10. I guess I missed one. If you drink enough, you won't feel anything and won't care. Actually, no. If you drink enough, you will feel it. You'll feel the after effect the next day. Again, 1.5 ounces is the key. Alright, so that your blood has some alcohol but not taking over, so that your good cells are being killed too. But sure, if you drink really enough, you're not going to remember that you felt it. What does Blue Collar Sticks ask? So yeah, there is a chance of reinfecting right now because of that. So what does that tell people? After you cured, you still want to avoid people. And what does that mean? Because after you cure, your immune system is still really weak. It's possible that even if you get it, your body knows to fight it, you still have to fight it. It takes even harder to fight it. Like imagine you just go through, imagine telling a gladiator fight two separate battle back to back against Spartacus. Yeah, second time might not be a great idea, right? So after you cure, you still want to kind of separate yourself a little bit from the problems, and then you'll survive. Hopefully. But so far, I still didn't hear anything about actual cigar smokers getting it, or alcohol drinker getting it. You know, it's usually people who have chronic disease, which is diabetes or lung disease, and those people are usually if you have diabetes, you don't drink or smoke that much, so that's probably why you're getting it. Marco, I'm glad you're here. I would like to say that design is beautiful. That design is beautiful. Can I print it? Or do you want to print it? You want to put it up for printing it? Because I think that's something that we can all print. I can put it up on the Legion website for people to get, if you know, if everybody want to do that. With your approval, that is. I'm not gonna just take it or do anything because I know you designed it. So if you want to do it, you can do it too. But I know that people will love to wear that for sure. You let me know. Yeah, of course. All right, cool. I don't know what is the quality of that particular image. If you had the full quality image, can you send it to me so that we can put it up and people can wear it? And we can probably do front and back. So finally, that graphic design background pays off. Cool. You let me. So yeah, when you get a chance, please send me that file, so I can go up and make it, because I'm pretty sure we all want to do that. All right. So, and I'll put it up. Yeah, I'll put it on the website so everybody can get it. But thank you, Marco. That looks absolutely awesome. When I looked at it, I laughed. I laughed so hard. I might. I don't know. But go ahead. Go ahead and type his channel name out. Sure. Take your time on it, because you know, this thing hasn't over yet. So we'll wait until it's over, and then, you know, I'll wear it. You know? But yeah, Martin, if you have his channel name, type it out. But I might have already subscribed it. I don't know. So I think Martin might have talked about it the other day. He had, like, you know, because he mention 6 different channel that people should be looking, and one of them was Marco's. I'm not too sure. Martin, I want to tell you though, I went to a few of them, and I actually typed on one of them, says, "Is this the channel Martin might have talked about?" This guy says he have no idea who you are. One of them. Prism Media. Let me see. Prism Media. Prism Media Lab? Prism TV? Which one? I see Prism TV. Oh, I see Prism Media. Is that the green? The green one? It's probably not, right? Because that doesn't look like you. Student testimonial for Prism Media of digital marketing. Prism Media students celebrating World Pahala Divas. Engage with digital. I can't tell which one is your channel. I see Prism Media. I don't know if that's yours. Prism engage with digital. Here we go. Welcome to Engage with Digital, right? So Prism Media. Okay, 14 subscribers. Nah, show some love. Just subscribe it. Just subscribe it. There we go. Send me a screenshot. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, here we go. Yep, that's the one I'm looking at. Yep, okay. There we go. Sub it! Sub it! Now, if you only care to watch things that has to do with, you know, cigars, sure, don't hit the bell, but you hit the bell if you care for, you know, advertisement. You know, when it comes to media, digital media, everybody needs some sort of advertisement, digital media. So why not? Why not? Just look at it. Sometimes you learn something, you know? Sometimes you learn something. Now the pepper has died down now that I'm like a little bit more than halfway through. Or about halfway through. So the pepper died down, but still that charcoal taste is there. It's still there, like the burning charred taste. It's definitely a dark flavor cigar. And does have the cocoa and coffee hint to it, but it's like a burn. It's almost like a dark roast coffee with some smokiness to it. Alright? And it's strong. It's strong cigar. Burns funny here and there, but you know, what cigar doesn't burn funny here and there once in a while, right? My thing about this cigar is that you have to like the taste. You have to like it, and this is one of those cases where dark wrapper cigars are really strong. Okay, dark wrapper cigars are really strong. This is one of those cases. You know what I usually think, in terms of, you know, how people say the color really doesn't tell the strength of the cigars. I think that really only apply with lighter color, right? You can have a really strong Connecticut cigar, right? Just put some Ligero in the filler. But then, like, usually if it's dark, if it's Maduro, it's at least a medium. It's at least a medium. So like, you know, when they say, oh, you can like really judge a cigar strength by looking at the color, but the thing is that if it's dark color, it's usually strong. It's at least a medium. I haven't seen a light black, dark color wrapper cigar. Have you guys smoked a really light bodied, like a Connecticut light bodied, dark color cigars? I haven't. I personally haven't. If it's Maduro or for any reason was a dark color, anything more darker than Habano is at least a medium for me. At least a medium. I haven't tried one that's like mild. So that statement only really works if you're talking about to a beginner. It's like, hey, you don't want to judge a cigar strength by the color because sometimes lighter color one can be strong, but you wouldn't say the other way around. Dark color is weak. You know, like you would not say that. Would I be right to say that? I don't know. Have you guys ever tried one that's like, you know, Maduro one, but it's like mild as hell? You know, because the really mild cigar that's on the market, only mild cigar on the market, is really just Connecticut. And only certain on Connecticut, the beginner cigars, right? Majority of the cigars is about medium. It's about medium. The average about medium. Majority of the cigar out there, especially Habano. Habano, Connecticut, majority of them starts medium or light to medium, right? And then after that, any dark wrappers were between medium and up. So it's really like saying that you don't really want to decide the strength or determine the strength by the color of the cigar. You technically could, right? You technically could. It's not that. The only thing you have to watch out for that wouldn't be true would be a Connecticut cigar, right? You can have Habano that's between medium and like ultra strength, right? But usually if it's dark wrapper, the darker it is, it kind of does signify that it's gonna be strong cigar. You know, at least from the ones that I smoke, is that's the case. That's the case. Even though a lot of people actually move on and graduate from light cigars relatively quickly. Relatively quickly. If you smoke for like 6 months, you pretty much can smoke majority of the medium body cigars. Right, and then pace on, just slowly smoke the strong ones. But like you could, like 6 months, usually I think at that point, you will get used to the nicotine level of a medium cigar. Right, so like I don't know. You guys tell me, is that true for you guys? Because that's the way it is for me. I remember after 6 months, I was able to comfortably enjoy a medium cigar, comfortably, and it's majority comfortable because the years after that, I don't smoke that many like full strength cigars. When I smoke the full strength cigar, I remember the first 2 years, a lot of time I don't finish it. A lot of time I don't finish it because I knew that if I continue, I'm gonna get sick. So I actually just do halfway, and just enjoy it. And then when it gets to a point where I go, all right, I'm halfway and I still haven't feel sick, I should either slow down or stop. And that's usually the case for me, and that's how I build that tolerance towards smoking the stronger cigars. So that if I knew at a certain point of that full body cigar, full string cigar, I should watch out how I feeling. If I don't feel anything at all, that means I didn't pace myself. You know, it's gotta hit me later on. If I feel kind of like you have a little bit feeling that like the strength is hitting you somewhere between the first third to half, then you kind of slow down now that now it's hitting you, so you know how much you gauge to slow down more or smoke faster, right? But when you don't have any feeling of like the nicotine is kicking in or the strength is kicking in, at that point you want to be careful. You want to be careful. One of those things will be like Andalusian bowl. That's one of the things that people like. They enjoy to smoke it really fast, and then like first let the little tapering in the front. You get through that, and you're like, oh, it's all good. But without knowing that tapering is really a lot of with the thickest part of the cigar. So you're actually getting a lot of nicotine. You don't watch out for that, and then the next thing you know, you're like the half to last a little bit. All the strength hit you at the same time. You still continue to smoke. Your body's like, no, but you're like, I have a little bit left. I want to finish it. That's when it hits you. Like, is that the case for you guys? Because it's definitely the case for me. It's definitely the case for me. So, like, for people that wanted to try cigars that they are not good at handling the nicotine level, I would say just don't finish it. Don't finish it. Literally don't finish it. Because when you do, you got to pay the price for it. And what's really annoying is people say that if you put a little pinch of sugar under your tongue, you feel better. That never worked for me. That never worked for me. I put pinch of salt or sugar under my tongue and wait. Not once it worked for me. Not once. I literally still feel like the world is spinning, the things are going. I'm like, I feel like I just had like overdose on Vicodin. That's how I feel like. It doesn't work for me. What? That would be a good question, I guess. What worked for you? For the people that's listening right now, what worked for you when you kind of got too much? When you're turning green, what worked for you? Like what you do that was immediately working after 2 to 3 minutes. 2 to 3 minutes. Because anything more than 5 minutes, obviously, you naturally got to feel better anyway. But within the first like 5 minutes, what worked for you? Because I can tell you, like, ketogenic diet, if you feel sick, you drink chicken broth, immediately you feel better. The moment that you took the first gulp, you gotta feel better. But for a cigar, it doesn't seem that's the case. Like, if I smoke too much and I start feeling sick, I start to have sweat, you start to feel hot, that's when you, like, slow down or stop, right? But it doesn't immediately feel better, no matter what I do. I can drink more water, I can do whatever, it doesn't feel better. The only thing I can do is wait it out. Like, completely wait it out. Salty chips. helped me out. Like I literally tried salt before. Like I put a pinch of salt or put a pinch of sugar. That did not work for me. Maybe because you're eating, so your body's moving a little bit. That could be it. Because eating sometimes does help, but then it usually helps after I finish eating. But by the time I finish eating, you're 15 minutes in. So what else? What do we have? Come on, guys. You know what I noticed? Chapin's not in. Yogurt covered Skittles. So a large amount of sugar. Large amount of sugar. Yogurt covered Skittles. That's something new. That's something new. That's something I haven't thought about. Yogurt covered Skittles. Was that proven today? That's something I haven't tried. I haven't tried mixed yogurt with Skittles. Let's see. Look at your post. All right, I'm going. I'm still scrolling down, trying to find your post right now. People are having some good cigars today. I can't find it. Most recent posts. I found Jason Austin, Tony Murray, Gary, Josh, Mikey, Huang, and Steve. Gary, 2 hours ago. Nope. By the way, if you haven't do the Pacific Cigar thing show, you should. I mean, we got codes for that. You know, if you're nearby, you should definitely try it. It's gonna be fun. I think it's worth the money. I mean, it's cheaper than bong smokers, and you get to hang out. So why not? And I'm still scrolling down. Still scrolling down. Okay. That needs to be removed because nothing is showing. Alright. Well, Cigar Show Tim, you better be there. You better be there. I still can't find that post. How early is this post? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, so it's not really... Okay. So it's not yogurt with Skittle. It's yogurt flavor coating with Skittle. Yogurt flavor coating. That's not really yogurt. It's yogurt flavor coating. Yogurt flavor coating. Tim, you should bring something crazy for Michael to eat over there because, you know, why not? Why not? It'll be a funny thing to do. So yeah, it's yogurt flavored coating, not yogurt. I wonder. Next time I'll go find it. I haven't seen that in the market before. Pretty cool. Let me just see how much sugar is in that thing. Yogurt flavored clothing Skittles. Okay. And let's see if I can find something nasty. Whatever nasty that you can think of. I mean, I'm not there, but if you go to Chinese market or Asian, like ethnic market, and just find something that looks super gross, I think it will work. I think it will work. Okay, I'm looking at the Skittles. I'm trying to find if there's a nutrition fact on this thing, so I can find it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It's got, oh, it's actually not bad. 19 grams of sugar per 11 pieces. Per 11 pieces. So it's about like 65%, 75% sugar. This thing's got some serious amount of dietary nutritions. Like, what do I mean by that? It's got sodium, that's great. It's got potassium, 3,500 milligrams of potassium. And this got 25 grams of dietary fiber. That's crazy. How does that fit in there? How does that thing like, this is what I don't understand when you read this nutrition fact. Because on the nutrition fact, on the carbohydrate, there's 23 grams. Right under that, it says dietary fiber, 0 grams. But if you read the other one, it says information currently not available for this nutrition, and it goes down there, it says dietary fiber, 25 grams. How did that, like, how, see, this is what FDA is not working, okay? FDA, you have failed when people can post nutrition facts says there's 0%, 0 gram of dietary fiber, and then post another one says there's 25 grams of dietary fiber per 2,000 calories. I don't know how that worked. And why will you submit a calorie count for that something when people isn't gonna eat 2,000 grams? Right? Like, I don't understand that. You have 2,000 calories of it. One serving is 130 calories. So you need to eat 20 servings to find out whether or not there is dietary fiber of 25 grams, right? So that means there should be 1 gram or 1 point something gram of dietary fiber per count of the nutrition fact per serving, which isn't. This is where FDA failed you. This is where FDA has failed you. FDA has failed you big time. Big time. You know, under that it says there's 0% calcium, which is true. There is 0% iron. Okay, there's 0% vitamin D. That's to be expected, right? And then it says cholesterol. All right, cholesterol under the nutrition fact is 0.0 milligram per serving. And under that same label that I was talking about has less than 300 milligrams of cholesterol. That means there's cholesterol. How do you put 0.0 gram in there? Common Core math? What do you mean? No. Oh yeah, it is deleted. I wasn't the one that deleted it. Who deleted it? Yeah, it just happened. Who deleted that message? Let's see, who's the mod here? Martin is here that can delete, and Cigar Show Tim himself can delete it. Who deleted it? Tim, did you just delete all your messages? Yeah, everything from the beginning to the end is deleted. I don't know what happened. I wasn't the one. Now, it will only happen if this person got banned. Let's see if that's the case. I don't know. I don't understand. That shouldn't happen. Did you just got banned? Now this is the time where I should look at my own video to check out what happened. Sherry had done that. Sherry has hidden all the comments from him, and I couldn't undo it. I couldn't undo it. Oh, I think Sherry has oh, here we go. Ah, there we go. What? Sherry is drunk for today. It's unhidden now, so he can actually comment now. But all the other one was removed for now. But we know what it is, right? If you don't know what he talked beforehand, then yeah, just go back to watch the video before it. So because these will stay. So Sherry doesn't like him. Oh, not anymore. Sherry read Cigar show Tim's name wrong. She read it Chapin. That's why. Time out, Tim. Time out, Tim. It's all good, I think. It's all good. We all read it, you know. So yeah. Steve asked about the Woody, and then I put him on timeout. So now I'm lost a little bit. What I think about this cigar is that it is not a cigar for beginner anymore. This is definitely not a budget cigar for beginner. It's definitely strong. It's definitely smoky. It's definitely in the medium plus range, if not full. All right. It has a lot of flavor, but it's very smoky, dark flavor. All right. It's very smoky, charred, dark flavor. If you like cedar, cedar is almost not to be found. Like the woodiness in here is not to be found. Like if any. All right. If any. If any, there's only a little bit because it gets covered up by the pepper and that charness very quickly. If you ask me if I enjoy the cigar, not as much as the old one. And even though I already don't smoke the old one that often anymore, this new one, I don't think I enjoyed it. It wouldn't be my daily. If you ask me, I would buy it again. I probably wouldn't, unless it's something part of a package or something like that. But I wouldn't actively go seek this particular cigar. In fact, I would look for that cigar that we smoked the other day. I just can't remember the name. Velada. That one I would. But this one, too charred for me. Too strong and harder to enjoy. That bitterness does go throughout, all right. But if you like that kind of smoky thing, like if you're drinking some like whiskey that's really smoky, that's really smoky, then I think it would be a good pairing. If you're drinking something like a cognac or something sweet, I think it will go complete opposite. All right, complete opposite. It would not work well. I don't even think cream soda will work well with this. It's just a lot of that bitter charness to it. And I don't think I'm smoking too fast because 1 hour and 6 minutes in. I don't think I'm smoking it fast. And I'm definitely not hotboxing it because my finger can go like that close and it's not hot. So this wouldn't be a cigar I would recommend actually. It does have a lot of smoke output, but it's definitely not my type of palate. Especially with the strength. How many of you actually tried this? The new one though. How many of you have tried this one and actually liked it? We just make this easier. If you like this cigar and you tried this cigar, you actually liked it, type 1. If not, you just don't type anything. That makes it easier, right? Just type 1. No? Yeah, there's a lingerness of that. I mean, yeah, you can taste a little bit of sweetness at the end, but then I had to go through that bitterness too first before it go back to like a cigar sweetness. But that is almost not there. It's almost not there. So Sherry liked it. Out of 8 people, that's it. No? Yeah, it's not my palate. I like something that's more complex and has some different taste to it. This thing throughout, pepper go up and down, but the rest of the flavor is actually quite consistent. And because I did not like that charred taste to it, that covers up really bad. So that's why I didn't like it. It's definitely different from the original one, for sure. The original one is a lot easier to enjoy. A lot easier to enjoy, especially with the strength and everything. It's a lot easier to enjoy. This one is a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder. Not the kind that I prefer. Alright, so I'm finishing up this cigar. You know, it is One Cigar Wednesday. So let's just put out some announcement there. If you don't know the Pacific Cigar Show, we do have a code, and that's been reposted in the group, so you can find the code in the group. We have announced it, the King Cigar code too. King Cigar code in one of the videos in the group as well. If you guys need it, you can ask, and then we can post it too. And oh, Michael Simon finally posted that. He's kind of quite delayed. And then we have the keychain, which I set the deadline for this Saturday. The drawing for Trademark.Skull will happen this Saturday as well, and I'll basically make the tickets on Friday. Alright, on Friday. So if you missed it, then either way, okay? I never had the old one though. Okay. And we're still doing the CM anniversary thingy. So if you do the CN anniversary purchase, make sure you tag it #CN anniversary so that I can find it. If you don't use the tag when I search for it and I can't find it, then that counts as no count. Okay, so make sure I find it by hashtagging it. Okay. What else is happening in the group? I'm trying to recall everything to see if I missed anything. Usually everything that we do has some sort of announcement in the group anyway, so if I missed it here, you can always check the group as well. Other than that, I think that's it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's it for today, and we will see you guys on Saturday to do the inch cigar review. Okay, smoke together. How about this hashtag? Did not get that. Did not understand that. No. Anyways, that's it for today, and I will see you guys on Facebook. And tomorrow, if the weather is good, I might smoke outside. So I might smoke. I whenever I go out, I will do the podcast. Other than that, I will see you guys Saturday for the inch. So if you haven't had an inch, or you had that inch cigar, and you're waiting for a review, it will be on Saturday. And smoke together, so we can all talk about it. And hashtag. All right. So have a good night, everybody. I will see you guys next time.